What is going on, guys? It's Rob from Heroes Avenue. It's been a long time, and I have some exciting things to talk about in this video. We are going to be talking about the Henry Cavill rumor that literally set the internet ablaze, and the internet has been ablaze these past few days. We have a lot to catch up on. I'll touch on some of those things in this video, including the Zack Snyder drama and the Ray Fisher drama and the latest updates we have up till shooting this video, because there is an update we have to some of the stories from the past week that we've missed covering. Anyways, the biggest thing to talk about, of course, today is the Henry Cavill rumor about returning to San Diego Comic-Con. And I tweeted this out when the minute Deadline Hollywood put this out there. It says there's also buzz that Henry Cavill will put in a surprise appearance to talk up more Superman, and of course, they're referring to Comic-Con, which is happening this weekend. It's I gotta talk to Darren. I forgot to ask him if he's going. He goes every year because his dad has some connections to get tickets. So Darren, if you're going, bring me back some memorabilia. Anyways, this is super exciting. Now, of course, what they're talking about is DC's Comic-Con panel, in which they're going to showcase both Shazam and Black Adam. Of course, they only have two movies to really focus on because the whole Flash situation is such a mess that they're not going to even focus on it for the foreseeable future, I imagine. But Shazam, of course, is going to get some promotion, which it deserves, and I'm glad to see it's going to be next to Black Adam, because these guys need to interact somehow. I don't even see The Rock mentioning Shazam at all. All he talks about is Henry Cavill Superman, and it makes sense because they're represented by the same manager. They've been seen doing photo ops in the past, and he says he's on IG Live all the time talking about how he wants to battle Superman. And for the longest time, reports have been Henry Cavill's hard to work with. They wanted to recast him. There was an article just put out yesterday on the Rolling Stone. That's the controversial article that I'm talking about, where the reporter mentions that Warner Brothers has been trying to recast him for years. So why then the next day would we get this rumor in which, and it's coming from Deadline, mind you, that Henry Cavill will be appearing. Now, I should also say that, let's see, Steve Weintraub, he's from Collider, he soon put a little bit of, he threw a little water onto the fire here and says, hearing Henry Cavill is filming The Witcher Season 3 in the United Kingdom on Friday, so if he is part of the WB panel on Saturday morning to talk Superman, it's going to be virtual, unless he can really fly. As a big Henry Cavill Superman fan, I'd love for him to return. Now, a couple things. Steve Weintraub is a big Superman fan, and he teased in the past that he's talked to some higher-ups just recently, and he has heard some things about Superman, which got him really excited. Now, supposedly there are a bunch of Superman projects in development. Of course, we heard about the kind of race-bent Superman. We've heard about... so there's that one, and then I can't remember what the other ones are, to be honest, off the top of my head. The big one was the Ta-Nehisi Coates Superman, which, to be honest, I have no interest in. But there was also rumors about a Val Zod Superman too, but I'm not sure what's going on with those. The big thing that everyone wants to hear is to hear Henry Cavill is coming back, and with of course what I tweeted earlier still stands, because the Black Adam trailer was a little underwhelming to me. I think I did a reaction in which I was like, that's kind of all. I'm sure he's going to showcase more action here, but the big selling point for this movie would be teasing part 2, because like I said earlier, he's been hyping on social media and for like the past 3 years that he wants to go up against Superman. And what a way to do it. The Rock is a showman. He knows that this is what the people want. Now, it's crazy because, we have this whole Warner Brother merger going on, and we have new leadership in David Zaslav that has criticized the old regime in saying that they left the character of Superman left to languish. They let him languish for all these years and have done nothing with him except put out cameos of headless stunt doubles, which was funny at the time when I saw it, but really heartbreaking because you got the guy in Superman who really wants to return. Supposedly the issue is money, and we also got I did see Grace Randolph tweet about it, so let's see in live. Let's see what Grace Randolph had to say. Let's see what Grace Randolph had to say about this. Okay, let's look her up right now. She did say, here we go. So, Black Adam has had several test screenings already. Right now, Superman's body shows up in an end credit scene. But if anyone can bring Henry Cavill back, it's The Rock, who, of course, is in business with him through his ex-wife and business partner, Danny Garcia. I'm not getting any confirmation from my sources. The only thing I can imagine is maybe The Rock teases Cavill for Black Adam 2 to get you to see the first movie, of course. But WB would have to sign off. And as the Rolling Stone revealed yesterday, they've been trying to get rid of Cavill for a very long time. And it says right here, finally, keep in mind that no major studio has been willing to hire Cavill, so this would be a huge show of faith for David Zaslav. It would be a big deal because it's so unlikely. But hey, it's also Comic-Con. We'll see. Don't get your hopes up too much if you can help it. And I indeed will not be getting my hopes up too much. That's literally, the worst case scenario is that Comic-Con comes, goes, and literally it's just another Black Adam trailer, and I imagine they're not going to show too much. But anyway, supposedly this DC showed up at Comic-Con sort of last minute because Marvel announced they were coming back, and all the other studios apparently had to scramble to get back onto the lineup. And I'm glad because Comic-Con is such a huge event that gets people so hyped up. I'm ready to see it. Now, of course, Zack Snyder is one of the most exciting parts of Zack Snyder's Justice League, and I still hold that Man of Steel is the best superhero movie ever. Definitely my favorite, and I do think we need to see not only him show up, but I would love to see Zack Snyder's vision. I know it's a long shot, but I would love to see his vision in some form or fashion. Maybe it's on HBO Max, maybe it's in the movies. I know it's a long shot, but I would love to see it because look at this. Superman versus Darkseid right here. We got it in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, if you want to, we'll talk about the article up next. The infamous article that released yesterday. And this has to do, of course, with Ray Fisher. Okay, let's go to that right really quick. So basically, to sum it up, yesterday, not Ray Fisher. Rolling Stone put out this article. I'm not even going to mention her name's right here. Tatiana Siegel. Apparently, so Tatiana Siegel put out this article that essentially called out the Snyder Cut movement for being about 13% bots. When in reality, the purpose of the article, when you start to read it, is truly different from that, because when you think about it, 13% bots, of course, bots are a thing. Bots are literally following the Rolling Stone right now. So for 13% to be bots, that's not a story. That's literally not a story. You can go on any social media platform right now and find out that there's bots on there, and especially any big profile. Anyways, the big reason for that story was that I believe, and again, call me a conspiracy theorist or whatever, it just seems too convenient that Zack Snyder's Justice League digital cut was being released the very next day, and Tatiana Siegel, who has in the past so readily bashed on Snyder's work, and you'll see, if I'll let you guys read Ray Fisher's tweets here. Check out Ray Fisher's Instagram to see the whole story. But anyway, she has a history of kind of hating on Zack Snyder and his work. Put this article together. It's really to kind of bash on the fan base and the behavior of a lot of toxic fans. Now, to that point, I do think death threats, caricatures of people being beheaded and killed, of course, I reject all of that. You can find that in a lot of different fan bases, Star Wars, Marvel, whatever. But of course, the highlight is on Zack Snyder, because Zack Snyder, of course, is a controversial figure. I don't know why. Well, I guess I could see why. A lot of the fans are super loud and vocal, and we actually got what we want. A lot of fans got together, put on this movement, for good and for bad. You know, there's a lot of there was some people within the movement that were acting not so appropriately, but for the most part, it was a very positive movement that did a lot of good things. But anyways, that was what the article was meant to do, was really kind of just bash on Snyder and also say that he kind of used bullying tactics and used his social media following as a weapon to force WB's hand. And to that, I say, what a boss move, because if you look at the history and what Warner Brothers did and treated him and the way they treated him, shoot, not only did both parties win in this case, but Zack Snyder, he absolutely, you know, if that was me, I obviously wouldn't condone any violence, and I don't think he ever has. He used his power to get his vision released. I don't know any artist who really is that passionate who wouldn't maybe do the same. Now, again, I don't condone any violence, any threats, or anything like that. And there are people out there that are doing it, and I don't associate myself with you guys. I just am a fan of his work. I don't like to call myself a cultist or anything. I know that word has always been thrown around, but all I'll say is I love Zach's work, and I would love to see it come back. But anyways, Ray Fisher got involved because his name was thrown in there, and basically, long story short, Ray Fisher called out this this writer for not only not correcting a mistake she made in the past. She apparently she told a story about how Zack Snyder took Kiersey Clemens out of his cut, which was wrong, and she never fixed the article. And in here, the journalist and Rolling Stone themselves, or the lead on the story, basically said they contacted Ray Fisher, and he refused to comment. And in reality, they mischaracterized it, and they even forged an email. I will let you guys check out Ray Fisher's response here. So definitely, 1, follow us on Heroes Avenue, and 2, check out Ray Fisher's tweet here. I have it liked on our page as well. So anyways, I didn't buy into this rumor. I didn't feel like I should cover it because I didn't want to give it too much of a platform to stand on. Anyways, I wanted to make sure that Zack Snyder's Justice League got its time to shine. And looks like this article, if anything, just hyped up the fans to buy the digital release. I got my hard copy right here. And to be honest, guys, I'm too broke to buy another digital release. I need to save money for other things this summer that's going on for me. I hope you guys are having a great summer. I got to ask you guys a question. If you made it this far into the video, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being absolutely certain, what are the chances do you think Henry Cavill is going to show up on Saturday at the Black Adam panel? Let me know in the comments down below. Drop that number down there. Thank you guys for rolling with us. Please do like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Me and Darren have been on a hiatus, but we recently met over the weekend talking about our plans going forward, and we're hoping to get a lot more videos out in the near future after a lot of the chaos that's surrounding our personal lives kind of passes. Anyways, thanks guys for hanging with me. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.